Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, it's Regit and down tools everyone. Stop what you're doing because apparently there's an update. Is there? Well, apparently there is. So I see before me update 8.7. I've heard about that in the same way that I've heard about the natural progression of time. Here it is. And I must say that the update notes don't look particularly, to me anyway, enthusing. But there are a couple of things that look interesting. The top stuff is just completely standard, but we have in other improved social media announcement features. That might be useful. I don't know what the context of that is. Maybe we'll find out a little bit more in-game. And new cat combos, which is sort of a mix between exciting and not exciting. Maybe at this stage, if we get some new useful combos, that'll be great. And bug fixes, who knows? Hasn't done a downloading bar in a while, actually. Yep, rare ticket, thank you. And that's it. Okay, I thought we'd be greeted with a bit more, but perhaps not. So, let's try and find out what this new stuff is. We could look in the events, but I mean, what we saw before was in that update and was really rather good. I can't imagine that anything with it has particularly been changed. No, so it's not in there. Let's have a look to see if there are any more detailed update notes here. No, interestingly, we've got an update 8.6. Well, that's not useful. No, I mean, to be honest, there's actually nothing of the type that I'm looking for here at all. Doesn't even say new within the cat combos in the equip menu. So what that kind of says to me is that there is no update. Let's have a look, shall we, and see if there are any Ubers that newly have true forms for us to look at, and then we'll know if the update has actually installed. Because it says on the menu page that it has, and Ganglion's got a true form. Great. Improved defense and pushbacks. Fair enough. So there's definitely been an update. It just happens to be it's not in an accessible sense. Oh, that's very exciting. Blue's got a true form. Okay, so I've been in correspondence with none other than Jace the Ace, and rather excitingly, Jace doesn't know what any of this actually entails either. It seems that nobody has been given any clarity on stuff within the update, so we have to find it out for ourselves. So Jace doesn't know what the notification things are, so I have no way of working out what they are because I've looked in the menu for getting notifications for certain events. It looks the same to me. So combos, Jace has said that we should just look for what's new, because of course it doesn't tell you. So I'm going to point out the ones I think are new, although you probably know better than I do, but we're going to give it a go. Let's have combo bingo, alright? This should be fun. I think that no stage fright might be new. Resistant effect up, not a big one though, so that's that. I'm not sure about silver screen, that might be new. Accounting power up, I mean, that might be useful actually, as a combo trait really, accounting power for certain levels anyway. Mecha? The cats look familiar, but the name doesn't. Not sure. Cool in the heat might be. Although these just may be combos that I've looked at after having got new units. Apollo mission, like maybe? Ratings competition I definitely think is new. And quite a good thematic combo. I get that, and that's actually quite good. Maybe accounting power within itself is a new thing. I don't know, to be honest. As it happens, it would be great if we were told what was new. Pointy bits might be, but then again, that might just be because I didn't have Toggerlan at that point. Again, the same for Zeus. That might be new. It would be useful if we were told, right? Age of Dinosaurs, Immodest Modesty? Steel Saviours? I mean, kind of nice names, but no way to know if they're new or not. Anubis, again, I can't judge properly if that's new. Blasted Business? Again, that might be because I just didn't have Ganesha before. Pedal Powered, perhaps, an interesting one for knockback to make Bomber even more bombery. Ah yes, the old Eva Angel Killer effect up. That well-balanced combo. Ah, I know who you are now. Dragons Old and Young, perhaps? Interesting that, Gangline and Little Dragon. Liking the thematic part of this, not liking the arrangement of it to us as new things. Cats and tanks, perhaps? Like headbands, perhaps? Post-apocalypse? I don't know, just might not have seen that since Sarukani. If accounting power up is new, toying around. And definitely no new 4 or 5 part combos. So there's genuinely no way of knowing. So that's been a fun segment. But we might come back to combo bingo in the future. I can see that becoming a great kind of steadfast series on the channel. What do you guys think? Combo bingo, right? Jace has also been playing along at combo bingo. He reckons that Great Swords is new, pedal powered as well. Volcanic Fury, I think that one actually was older. Liver Trouble, Lazing About, I think that one might have been older. Lolly Fanciers, and Spear Fight, which I also think was an older one. But I don't know. Maybe if you guys know this, give Jace and I our respective scores at Combo Bingo. This is genuinely a really fun game. Now, we all love Jace, let's be fair, but Jace in his ways has sort of managed to spoil something, which might help us find something else in the update. He says, in a very mysterious way, how far off getting the 2 free platinum tickets are you? In the sort of way where somebody inadvertently drops a spoiler like Regit dies in Endgame into a random sentence. So let's have a look at the bottom of these user rank rewards and see if this is part of it. No, okay, it doesn't look like it. Well, I don't know what that means then, but that's sort of ominous and exciting, so that's great. Summer Gals are returning with a new Uber. There you go. There's another fact. Thank you, Jace. Other than that, though, there is literally nothing to know about this update because it doesn't tell you anything. Isn't that just great? Jace also says that Eva 02 is going to have a true form. That's the one I don't have, but I'd love to have that. Really excited that the collab's coming back. If you don't follow me on Twitter, which I'm deliberately saying to point out that I do have a Twitter, I've started watching what they call Evangelion. I can pronounce it now properly, and so when it comes to doing the collab, I will actually know what things are about. So that should be very exciting indeed. Ooh! Wow, look! There's colours! There's colours in the catnip challenges. This wasn't even in the update notes. I just happened to go into missions to see what I could claim, and it's the... Oh, so they've changed missions, and we've still got this pointless stuff where we can claim something that doesn't actually give us a plus level on the unit, and sorry, Ponos, is entirely pointless. Please get rid of it. But we got different colours. We got a strange sort of dingy red for our Gamatoto expeditions, and these ones are sort of a bluey one. I don't know if that's because of the nature of what they are or because we've done them. And there's another red one. So red, I guess, means incomplete so far. But then All Stages in Passion of Cat God is also incomplete, but is not that colour. Maybe incomplete, but with a time limit is red. And so that's just a generally incomplete. I'm liking the colour coding. All right, that is fairly sensible. There we go. Probably weakly incomplete is red then. Well, I'm glad there are colours. Actually, to be fair, that is perfectly inoffensive and really quite good. So thanks for that, but you didn't tell me it existed. And it's not as if doing that would necessarily need to spoil everything inside an update. You could just say a minor improvement to the catnip challenge menu leaves it a little bit interesting to find out what on earth that change is. But at least you know where to look. It's also really hot here as well. So, I mean, if I'm not going to be told what on earth is kind of going on here, and I will look again, but that is version 8.6's update notes. There's nothing really that I can do. Evidently, there's more Uncanny Legends, but you know for a fact that I can't show you that. And, wow. That is where 4-star levels go to. Beyond the Savannah. That is ridiculous. So let's do the thing where we scroll back to where I've last completed a 4-star stage. I'm probably at the end of 4-star stages for these ones. So we're back down quite far. And I definitely don't intend to take 4 stars as far as they've gone. That's quite scary. But that is the arrow of time that we've experienced, and the arrow of time has thus brought us to the end of this rather strange update overview, one where it has been very difficult to actually say what's in the update, because it doesn't tell me, and there doesn't actually seem to be much in the update. I think it's really important that we celebrate our achievements, and if there is stuff in this update, Ponos should be shouting to the rafters about all the wonderful things they've introduced, but it's a really barren series of update notes and what looks like, and the problem is this could be a mistaken view, a really barren update. If there is stuff in the update, well, we can look at that when it comes to it, and definitely I'll be wanting to have a look at Ganglion's true form when that comes round to it in a nice special setting of its own. So, as much as this has confused me, I hope the video has followed a non-confusing narrative for you, and that also it has been a nice experience for you. And so along those lines, I will bid you goodbye and say, I hope you enjoyed. Luckily, a while after recording this entire video, I found out, I think at least, what these new social media announcement features are. And it's a button at the end of a battle, and this young boy here, when clicked, allows you to export, I assume, a screenshot of the end of the battle, it seems like, to any form of message or airdrop or the usual sort of stuff. So sort of like an in-house every play that's less expansive, but probably a lot more reliable. And that's kind of just a thing. Don't have an opinion on it, which is quite rare, but I don't.